Hello students, this is Ashish, your botany faculty at Akash Byju's. I am here to discuss the solutions of AITS for RM students. This is test number 1 which was held on 4th of December 2022. I'll be taking the botany section which is divided into section A and section B, where section A comprises of 35 questions which are compulsory to attend, and section B comprises of 15 questions out of which you are required to answer only 10 questions. So let us begin with the discussion. So we start with section A with the first question which says select the incorrect statement from the following, and the options are reproduction either sexual or asexual is fundamental characteristic of a living organism, which is absolutely correct because reproduction indeed is a characteristic feature of a living organism. We come to option number 2 which says growth is not a defining feature of living beings because it is not found in some of the simplest organisms, which is wrong because growth indeed is a characteristic which is found in all living organisms. We come to option number 3 which says both anabolism and catabolism occur in an organism, which is absolutely correct because these are reactions which are actually forming the metabolic reactions in which there is both anabolic reactions and catabolic reactions which are going on in an organism. We come to option number 4 which says all characteristic features of living beings are not necessary to be defining features, which is absolutely correct because we see growth which is actually a characteristic feature, and we see reproduction which again is a characteristic feature but is not a defining feature. So with this we can conclude that option number 2 is our correct answer. So we start with the next question, which is question number 102, which says the taxonomical aid that is based on couplets and lead is. Understand, when I'm discussing about a couplet is a pair of contrasting characters. So it's a pair of contrasting characters and these are called as leads. And when I'm talking about keys are based on the set of contrasting characters which are called as couplets. So understand the taxonomical aid that is based on couplets and lead is nothing but key. So we have option number 3 as the correct answer, which says key. So we come to next question, that is question number 103, which says which of the following specific epithets is not associated with kingdom Plantae. So if you say which of the following specific epithet is actually not representing a plant, so we have found which is actually an animal. Okay, so let us understand. The first option says melangina, and we have Solanum melangina. So we have this specific epithet associated with brinjal. So but obvious this is not our right answer. If I'm talking about the second option which says tigris, yes, it actually is signifying Panthera tigris, which actually is representing an animal tiger. Then we have the third option indica, and it is a very common example that we have Mangifera indica, which is representing a delicious fruit, that is mango. And we have aestivum, which again is associated with the plant, that is Titricum aestivum, which is actually wheat. So the option which is not representing a plant is indeed option number 2, which signifies our correct answer. We move to next question, that is question number 104, which says select the correct option regarding the contribution of Robert Brown. So understand, it is actually trying to ask that what Robert Brown did, and it all starts with a confusion in the name because we have scientist which the name Robert Hooke, who actually discovered a cell, and then we have Robert Brown, who is associated with the discovery of nucleus. So we have to see it's Robert Brown, not Robert Hooke. So let us see the options. he first saw and described the living cell? No. The first living cell was actually seen by Sir Anthony van Leeuwenhoek. So here the first option is wrong. Second option says he first classified the living and non-living. So this is also a wrong option here. Then we have the third option which says he discovered the chromosomes in the nucleus. This is also wrong. And the fourth option says he discovered the nucleus in the cell, which actually signifies the correct answer. So we have option number 4 as the correct answer. We move to question number 105, which says regarding peroxisomes, find out the option that is incorrect. So first of all, we should understand what actually peroxisomes are. So when I am talking about peroxisomes, you have to understand these are membrane bound vesicles and they contain a single membrane. So these are membrane bound. And when I'm talking about membrane bound, it automatically signifies they're found in eukaryotic cells. And actually, they contain digestive enzymes and are associated with detoxification. So let us now understand which of the following option is incorrect. The first option says it is present in cytoplasm, which is correct option. The second option says it is a membrane bound structure, which we have already discussed, that it is a correct option here. It contains enzymes. I told you they contain digestive enzymes. And fourth option says it is included in endomembrane system, which is actually a wrong option here, because endomembrane system doesn't consist of peroxisomes. Actually, it consists of some organelles whose functions are coordinated. For example, like we have endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, and then lysosomes. These organelles are the organelles which are part of endomembrane system because their function is coordinated. But peroxisomes are not included in this. So we have the fourth option as the correct answer here.